Jesse has received some love with the new box through some support, like through Crystal Master, even though he keeps saying Crystal Vanguard. I don't know what the heck that is. Crystal Beast, new support. Is the deck good or is the deck still bad? Now, he will not be able to respond to this in any way whatsoever. No response. We are exceeding. Let's go. Can't negate. Can't respond. Can't floodgate. Can't do anything, mate. This is a normal hand from a Blue Eyes player. They set back row. Get popping. Pop, pop, draw. Pop, pop, draw. A freaking Providence and Dragon Souls. I cannot believe it. Believe it. We got the Conclave. He's going to surrender before I attack. Gotta be quick. We gotta be quick. The Bond. I don't even know if the Bond's activatable, but I grabbed it because we don't got time. No time, no time. Got him.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Very quickly before going in with the deck, I'm not using Crystal Keeper. I didn't have room for Crystal Keeper. I think Crystal Keeper may be good in a different version of the deck than the one I'm playing today. What this one says, as a pendulum scale, if a Crystal Beast would be destroyed, it is not destroyed instead. And also, if a Crystal Beast battles an opponent's monster, you could tribute this card from your hand or face up on the field, but only as a monster, not as a pendulum scale. Then your battling monster becomes double its original attack and defense, but it's destroyed during the end of the battle step. Damage step, that is. So goodbye to your Pegasus. It becomes 3,600 attack, but then dies. I didn't really like it for the deck I was playing. How did I build my deck? Well, I essentially went back to 6 months ago, a tournament-topping Crystal Beast deck, and I pretty much copied the deck. I took this deck and added in the new support. What is the new support? And if you ever want ideas of any card, you could search it on duellinksmeta.com, then, whoa, you could see right there other people using that card. So we have this being used by Mika. Mika loves the Crystal Keeper, and if you want to use Crystal Keeper, you could build a deck like this, or 2 Crystal Keeper here. I had to put Stick and Chair, though. I feel like Stick and Chair was needed to give the deck a boss monster. Otherwise, the deck has no boss monster, and I feel it's too reliant on crappy little rank 4 Exceeds and focusing so much on the Crystal Conclave. The Stick and Chair gives the deck more oomph, more power. Now, let's talk about Crystal Master. This is the main new card we are playing that simply just makes this deck more consistent. Your opponent cannot target your Crystal Beast cards with card effects while this is a pendulum scale, but we don't ever use that effect. We use it just to normal summon, tribute, then search for a Crystal Beast card. You could search for a Crystal Beast monster or a Crystal Beast card. You could pretty much search for anything besides the rare value. That's all it pretty much does. Why not pendulum summon with this and the Crystal Keeper? The cards are not searchable. So if Konami wants to change Transcendent Crystals, I'm giving this suggestion right now. Discard up to 3 cards from your hand, then play up to 3 Crystal Beasts from your deck face up into your back row. If they could change it from Crystal Beast to Crystal, then I think that the Crystal Keeper and this would be so much better in this deck and we would get more use. But at the moment, no way to search the Crystal Master and no way to search the Crystal Keeper. You just got to draw it. If you want to know why Altair's in the deck, you're going to have to hold up a second. Let me tell you one of the big combos of the deck. You want to activate Transcendent Crystals. You're going to discard 2 cards and you want to play double Pegasus from your deck into your back row. Then you want to activate Crystal Beacon. This is only activatable if you have 2 face-up Crystal Beasts. You're going to summon a Carbuncle from your deck, which will then activate summoning both of your Pegasuses in your back row onto the field, which will then activate to replace themselves with 2 other Crystal Beasts in your back row. So your field is double Pegasus with a Carbuncle, and thanks to the Crystal Beacon and the skill, the Beacon is searchable, by the way, with your Rainbow Bridge or your Crystal Master. You then want to possibly use rare value to draw 2. If you have 2 crystal beasts face up on the field that are in your back row, you get to draw 2 by one of them being sent to the grave. Also, Transmodify. You want to use Transmodify on your Carbuncle to summon a Scepter from your deck. Scepter will search a chair, and if you ever have chair in your hand when you summon a Scepter, you're going to special summon it, draw a card, and on Exceed Summon, if you exceed into any of your triple rank 4 Exceeds or Ouroboros, Deltaros, the Scepter will activate through the monster to destroy any card on the field and then draw a card. So an example of another play outside of using the Crystal Beacon and Transmodify is, let's say you have a Crystal Promise, or you search it. You could discard 1 card, play a Carbuncle from your deck into your back row, use your Crystal Promise to special summon it, use Transmodify on it, send it to the grave, summon a Scepter, and if you have a chair in your hand, if not, you'll be searching a chair. That is a great way to make a great play, special summoning your chairs. You could then, if you have a Scepter in your hand, you could normal summon the Scepter. So what happens is you special summon a Scepter from the deck, search for a chair, then you normal summon the Scepter that was in your hand, which you had the likelihood of drawing out of 3, and that will trigger the chair in the hand. Now you have double Scepter and a chair on the field. That's a double pop and a draw. That's triple draw, by the way. And guess what? They can't respond to you popping cards in the field with the Scepter effect because when you summon Deltaros, they can't respond to the summon. So on summon, you're going to pop 1 to 2 cards with the Scepters that are under it and draw cards. They cannot chain Karma Cut. They cannot chain Book of Moon. They cannot chain Floodgate. They're not going to know to use their cards early, believe me. And that is why we're playing Altair. Because if something happens to the Deltaros will activate in the graveyard, summoning an Altair from the deck or the hand, which will then special summon the Deltaros from the grave back on the field. Completely optional. You don't need this. You could take it out. You could put in Zephyros. You could put in more beacons, more Crystal Promise, more protection, anything you want. Now, beyond the stick and chair engine, the main power of this deck, I would say, is through regular rank 4 exceeding, and you can only go so far with that with Malevolent Sin, Patriarch, and Maestroke, whatever you want. The main other part that could win the deck for you, win the duels with the deck, what? The Crystal Conclave. This is searchable with your Master, searchable with your Rainbow. You should probably play 3 if you don't want to play the Altair. It's great. What this says is, as a continuous trap, if any of your Crystal Beasts are destroyed by battle or card effects, summon a Crystal Beast from the deck only once per turn. Even better, you could send the Conclave from the field to the graveyard to return any card on the field, face up or face down, back to the hand. Their extra deck monster, their back row, send it back, but you do have to also return one of your own Crystal Beast monsters back to your hand, which doesn't have to be seen as a downside. Returning your back row Pegasus, then you get to normal summon it next turn. Do I think the deck is amazing or really good? No, unfortunately, I don't. I will be trying other versions with the Crystal Keeper, used alongside the Crystal Master. The biggest problem I have with the deck and Crystal Beast as a whole is there's no way to search the Crystal Keeper. There's no way to search the Crystal Master, and not through good means. I'm not talking about odd eye search in the end phase. That's not a good way to search. And maybe they could do it through the skill. Update Transcendent Crystals, allow us to set the Master and the Keeper as pendulum scales, and then the deck will possibly even be in top tier territory. Not too good, I would say, but no longer being as bad as it is. But we did take some wins. It mostly relied on the stick and chair. You could play without if you want. As you can see on the website, many people are doing so. Have at it. Fools. No, I mean, we would just play that, right? Okay. I like it. I like it. Give me Transmodify. Come on. We drawing. So we don't freaking have Transmodify. We also don't have draw. So we do grab a Conclave. We do Conclave. We Conclavin. And we're going to Transcendent Crystals. Send. for double Pegasus. Double Peggin. Crystal Beacon. So we have plays. We do have plays. We got plays. If he's got D-Draw, we're not cool with that. Yeah? Carbuncle. Activates. Gid summoning double Pegasus. Oh, we popping. We're popping off right now. This is not even that good of a hand, but it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. No stick, no chair, but I don't care. Activates. Activates. I don't think we should exceed. We should just set the Conclave and be good. Pull from the deck. Pull. I might want to return the Pegasus to my hand back with the effect of the Conclave. We're going in double attack. Double trouble. Do not trigger D-Draw. Do not.
Now's my chance.
MS freaking T. MS to the T.
I draw a card.
Clock is ticking. What you got?
Use my face down card.
Ritual Beast Return. Banishing to summon the window. The best part about my deck is they think I'm a regular crappy Crystal Beast deck, but then I whip out my stick and chair, sit on it, and clap the fool. What? Not a window, because you get in that window next turn, so you're good with that? Okay. We let the Carbuncle die. A Pedalfin. A Pedalfin. Let it die. Let it die. Let's see if the backer's activatable. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Draw. Look at the hourglass. That hourglass did not turn on. Did not turn on. That is lethal unless it's a freaking floodgate, mate. Is it a floodgate? It's a floodgate. But he's going to wait for the exceed. He don't know. Don't tell him. You cannot floodgate my Deltaros. You fool. Holy moly. You have to play stick and chair to play Crystal Beast. Look at that floodgate trap hole. You saw it? You saw it? Wait for the surrender. He's surrendering, right? Surrender? Surrender? He did not surrender. KDA with the gifted subs. Wipe out the fool. He is still not surrendering. What do I have to do to make you surrender? How about Crystal Promise? Now he's going to surrender. If he does not surrender, I don't even know. I don't even know. We're going to draw 2 on top of this surrender. Draw 2. Now he has to actually choose a card instead of surrendering. That's going to piss him off. He's unsurrenderable. No way, you're taking it. Fool. Yes.
Congratulations. You win.
Sorry about
Respect.
that.
Gotta hit him with that nice.
Nice.
Scepter. Holy moly. We got the play. This is the way. We poggering. The chair don't care. The chair ain't fair. We clapping fools. We drawing. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Come on, chair. We got lethal, yeah? This is lethal. This is lethal, mates. Dealt. Come forth. Now, Beta the electromagnetic warrior could jump off the field to dodge destruction, but I don't care, because it can't. Keck, wait. Activate the Deltaros, detach, pop the fool. Now we got an open fields. Open fields, mates. Now, with an open field, what can we do with that? We can activate Transcendent Crystals, sending you and you to play you, you and you. You. Then, Crystal Bacon. Crystal Bacon. Yeah, buddy. You think I'm done? I've only just begun. I'm going to draw 2, by the way. We're going to draw 2 and rank 4 exceed. What's your favorite rank 4 exceed? What do you want? What do you want? You want more? I'll give you more. I'll give you more. Rainbow Bridge. Oh, shoot. I could rank 4 exceed or have the Crystal Conclave follow up in case he stops us. Let's not get too spicy. Let's not. We have the ability to return any card in the field back to the hand if he somehow survives. Otherwise, we could have rank 4 exceeded. Woo, we're in. Let's go. That's Crystal Beast. Was that not insane? Non-responsible removal, right? Is that what it's called? If you can't respond to it, non-responsible, you can't respond to it? Yeah.